A lot of persons have asked how to make this structure skirt. This is an easy way out that has helped me. So I'm making a dress with it. And then here's the measurements you will need. The waist, your hip measurement, and then the length of it. So since I'm making a skirt, my skirt length is 30, a dress, sorry. My dress length is 37, so I'm adding 1 inch as the sewing allowance. My waistline, I added 1 inch for darts and then the sewing allowance. By the way, my waist measurement is 27, my hip is 37. So since it's an exaggerated skirt, I'm adding to the hip measurement too. Depending on how exaggerated you want it, I only added 4. So I'm making my hip line 44 as against the original 37. If you want it bigger, you can even make it up to 12 inches increase. And then I reduce half an inch from the hemline. You may choose to make yours the same measurement as your hip line. I really got so excited about this project that I forgot to introduce myself. If this is the first time you're stumbling on this YouTube channel, my name is Sarah and this is Princess Fashion. We cut the back panel using the already cut out front panel. I love giving my fabric pieces a very good press because I believe a good finishing starts with the cutting. So iron it out to be sure it's laid flat. Another thing, irrespective of what I'm making, I like shaping my bum. So and that's what I'm doing here. I believe majority of us know how to do this to give that curvy effect at the back on the zip line. So that's what I'm doing here. However, if you want me to do a tutorial on how to achieve this bum shaping, just drop a comment for me in the comment section below and I will gladly do that. If you have come this far, I'm sure you are enjoying this video. So do like the video so that more people will be able to see it. Do subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a video. Moving on, we are also going to cut the lining exactly as we have cut the fabrics, while reducing the lining length by half an inch. We need to add interfacing on the lining for strength. Here we are using paper stick, same length as the lining. Sewing time. Here we are at the sewing machine. First off, we are going to sew on the dart lines, both for the lining and the fabric. I do that separately. So lining that separately, fabric that separately. After that, we join on the side seam using the sewing allowance we have given. I think I did 1.5 inch sewing allowance, so I'm sewing on that 1.5 inch mark. Fabric to fabric, lining to lining. That gives me a better finishing. So I don't join fabric to lining. I do lining to lining, fabric to fabric. After this, I'm taking this to the table to give it a very good press, pressing open the side seam, both the fabric and the lining. I will do that off camera. We are back. Now our boning comes into play. Remember, it's the sewable boning, the one popularly called regular boning. So on the side seam, on the pressed open side seam, I'll place a regular boning and sew on the side seam, leaving half an inch sewing allowance up and down, both for the hem and the band if you're making a skirt, or to join the bodies to the skirts if you're making a dress. So adding the regular boning on the two side seams and the center fronts. I hope you are getting value from this tutorial. Thanks for staying this far in this video. Please like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified each time I upload a video. After fixing the boning, here is the time to join the lining to the fabric on the hem. If you notice, I notched my center front on lining and fabric so it will be easier for me to match it together. and then have a good sew. So all the lines will align. I also top stitch on the lining so the lining will stay in place and then have a good finishing at the hem. This is what the wrong side looks like after joining the lining to the fabric. I'm now going to join this lower parts to the upper part I already prepared off camera so you see what the dress looks like. Ta-da! We have a structured dress ready. Will you be trying this? Do you have a way of making yours? We would like to know in the comment section. Bye!